You know the story of the lion and the mouse, right? We've all heard it. But have you ever really stopped to think about why it stuck around for like thousands of years? It's just a simple little fable. Or is it? Well, today we're going to deconstruct it, we're going to pull it apart to see what makes it tick and why its message is still so incredibly powerful.
Okay, so right at the heart of it, this is the big idea. This one sentence is the whole point. Never underestimate the small. Everyone has their own strength. It's a simple lesson, but it totally messes with how we usually think about who's strong and who's weak. You're going to see how every single piece of this story is engineered to bring us right back to this one powerful truth.
So, what's the magic trick here? I mean, why does this one lesson hit so hard generation after generation? It's not just the moral, it's the packaging. It's the way the story is built, with these two characters who are total opposites, one single moment that changes everything, and then this amazing flip where everything gets turned upside down. Let's dive in and start from the top.
All right, section 1, a lion, a mouse. Like any great story, it all starts with the characters. And boy, are these two on opposite ends of the spectrum.
So picture this. Deep in the jungle, you've got this huge, mighty lion just sleeping. Think about that for a second. He's the king, right? He is so powerful, so completely on top of the food chain, that he can just snooze out in the open without a care in the world. That's our starting point. This is normal. This is power. And this is where the genius of the story really begins. We get these two characters, right? On one side, you have the lion. He's not just a lion, he's a symbol. He's strength, he's pride, he's the boss. And then you've got the mouse. The mouse is, well, everything the lion isn't. Tiny, easy to ignore, totally insignificant, or so it seems. This massive gap between them, that's the fuel for the whole story. Okay, section 2, an unexpected promise. So we've set the scene, we know who's who. Now, things are about to get interesting. These two completely separate worlds are about to smash into each other, and it all kicks off with one tiny accident. And boom, there it is. The mouse, probably not even paying attention, just scampers right over the sleeping lion. Can you imagine? The king's nap is ruined, and he wakes up absolutely furious. All that calm power we saw before, it's gone. Now it's just pure, terrifying rage. And for a little mouse, that's basically a death sentence. So the mouse is terrified, right? Cornered. And in this moment of pure desperation, he blurts out this promise. Let me go, and one day I'll help you. Just stop and think about how ridiculous that sounds. A mouse is promising to save a lion? It's totally absurd, almost hilarious. But you gotta give him credit. It's a pretty bold move. And the lion's reaction? He just laughs. You can almost hear him, right? You tiny little thing, are gonna help me? He is so caught up in his own power, so completely sure of his place at the top, that the idea is just funny to him. He can't even imagine a scenario where he would ever need help from something so small. So because he's amused, he lets the mouse go. It looks like mercy, but really, it's just pure arrogance.
Section 3, the trapped lion. Now, get ready, because everything we thought we knew, that whole power dynamic we just set up, it's about to be turned completely upside down.
So a few days go by, and what happens? The lion, the king of the jungle, gets caught in a hunter's net. Just like that. All his incredible strength, his claws, his roar, none of it matters. He's trapped. He can roar all he wants, but he's helpless. In an instant, the most powerful creature around has become a prisoner. And this is where it all pays off. That ridiculous, impossible promise, it's about to be kept. The mouse hears the lion's roar, and instead of running away from the danger, he runs to it, and he gets to work. See, his strength isn't muscle. It's his small, sharp teeth. And against a rope net, those teeth are more powerful than anything the lion has. He chews through the ropes, and just like that, the king is freed. By who? By the one creature he laughed at, the one he thought was completely useless. All right, section 4, the true moral of the story. The lion's out of the net, but we're not done. Because the real climax of the story isn't the lion being set free. It's what happens inside the lion's head after. This is the light bulb moment. The lion gets it. He finally understands that the world isn't just divided into big and small, or strong and weak. He's just learned in the most direct way possible that value and strength come in all shapes and sizes. That arrogance he had, it's gone. And in its place is real wisdom. All because of that little mouse. So here it is, the big takeaway, the universal truth. Never, ever underestimate the small. Every single person has something unique to bring to the table, a strength you might not see at first glance. It's a fantastic reminder that a little bit of kindness can go a long, long way, and that sometimes the person you least expect is the one who can help you the most. And that's really why this story has lasted for thousands of years. It's not just about animals in a jungle, it's about us. It makes you ask yourself, right? In your own life, when have you been the lion, looking down on someone, thinking they had nothing to offer? And maybe more importantly, when have you been the mouse, doubting yourself, thinking you're too small to make a difference? The real secret of the fable is that we're all a bit of both. And real wisdom, well, that's knowing which one you need to be at any given moment.